Oh yeah, sorry. My microphone's muted. Cause of course I mute my microphone whenever I go to school. But I don't accidentally, you know, embarrass myself. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Why do I smell like milk? Anyways, you guys can't hear the you guys can hear the tissue paper whenever it's not that close to the microphone. Indeed, stream elements. Indeed, I am live. Anyways, we are gonna be playing Coffee Noir once again. I already opened it, and everything's gonna go smoothly, all according to plan. To a plan. School today was amazing, honestly. If you do want to know why it's amazing, it's because, well, I did not have to do literally anything. I just had to like copy answers from Google and do stuff. Anyway, I was doing. Why am I too bright? I guess I'm too bright. And I like turn down brightness. Can I? Brightness. If I do this. Oh my god, this is creepy. I probably like that. That's actually better. Right? That brightness actually I think better. See. My brightness is actually 45. I do not know what is. Oh, I think it's exposure though. No, exposure is like another. Is my camera for this the same as when I play game? Yeah, it is. It's actually good. Not play right now, but if I do this, you guys can see it. Why is it like? Oh, that's better. But my camera should be. Wait, camera should be like here, right? The camera should be like here, a little bigger. Then I add this. Then I do this. Put this to screen. Then we play it like this. I should be a little bigger. Should be a little bigger. Camera. Yeah, I think that's good. Right? Then I'm gonna just check. Everything's amazing. Everything's amazing. My shirt. Today I'm not wearing sweaters. I am wearing some kind of shirt that's actually very clothy. I just wish I do have long sleeves of this, but what I do have is actually already okay. Also, if you do want to pay me money, we do have money, of course. If you want to pay me money, oh god, I can't place this inside. Okay, so this will be here. So if you do want to pay me money and help me out, if we just do one, following me is already all the support I need. If you do want to, sorry if we're gonna get busy on this. There we go. If you do want to help me out, everything is welcome. Go to the command tips. Everything there is explained. That's not you're squishing me. See, it's squishing me. I think I have to do this. There. Oh Jesus. There we go. We're gonna play later. How's everybody's day? My day's mixed. Why is my eyes a little... I mean, yeah, my eyes are brown. I remember, I think this Monday. I was in Filipino class. We got class for speaking Filipino, reading stories that are Filipino, and basically English, but the grammar is Filipino, and the words and the sentences are Filipino, the stories are Filipino, and history are Filipino, but it's different from history, which is AP, or in Panlipunan, where this where I live. Then the teacher called me out because I was using my lip balm, and he was like, sorry for me being distracted. I saw Noel, or I saw Blue. Let's use my in-game name first. I saw Blue use a lip balm. Don't worry, I also use that. Don't be embarrassed. Don't say I also use that. Don't be ashamed. Of course I was ashamed. You called me out in front of the class. Imagine doing that. If you're a teacher, promise me. You're a teacher watching my stream right now. Promise me you wouldn't do that. Like you wouldn't call out one of your students for fun. Tell them what you do too. Because it makes them feel like you're it makes them feel like you want to motivate them to have higher grades, which degrades them. That makes sense. I just hope this stream my teacher doesn't watch it. I'm sorry. Anyways, everything's amazing, right? Everything's amazing, right? Yeah, everything's amazing. Like I said, you would help me out here if you just dun, dun. Okay, we do it. We play Coffee Noir. It's Coffee Noir, right? Or Coffee Noir? Coffee Noir? We just go. We will do. We're gonna have an amazing time. Is this right? Yes, this is right. I am gonna here. Oh, we are all set for Coffee Noir. Settings, music one. I could have music. Maybe like 8. There's a size small that I think that would be okay. Yeah, I think it will be too big. That's what she said. Right, gonna be saying hi YouTube and the lives. I haven't posted on YouTube the first part though, but I will learn. I mean, not learn. I will post it probably later. I'll do the thumbnail. I'll do everything. But for now, I'm gonna be doing good with this. I am kind of sick. How did I get sick right now? But let's do it. Hi YouTube, and how are you doing, and welcome to another video. And in this video I'll be playing Coffee Noir Business Detective game once again. So this is part 2 of probably many parts. I am not sure if this is gonna be the last part or probably the next one will be the last part, but in any other case, let us not wait any more further. Let us continue. I love the music, man. Over the years, after a period of coffee mania due to the rise and reduction in industry of fertilizers made from coffee dregs, let's just go. I'm not gonna read that. Alright, so where did we leave? Project management. Can I coffee management is the what? Wait. Is this my save file? That is. I have to fire something. Production. Wait, I have to look at management. What doubles? I can fire Grant or Bob. Yeah, Bob. Bob home.
You're fired. Sorry.
Then we're gonna need someone for project management. Someone with this. Tony Stanford.
You're hired. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. There we go. Then let's just do that. And post-sale management. Dolores is already doing that, but actually, yeah, you could double. Let me do that. I have to overtime her. Is there more? I don't think so. So production. How are we? Production. We are. Can we buy now? We can do this. Oh, next chapter. What? Okay. We have 8 in stock for this. We could just 21. Good. 18. That's good. Do we go
This
here?
is a good lead, but the information may cost me a lot.
Curses majordomo. I do not know majordomo. I do not know what that is, but I think
that's all I've got for now.
We should go to
Let's
the
see
characters.
if there are any connections.
Majordomo. I forgot what it is. Is this Mr. Pensy is the personification of a faithful servant. He will be okay. So what is? Here's his home. I noticed a blank space. Yeah, Clarabelle told me that it was disappeared from the wall after her mother's death. Remember that Richard packed it in gray paper and went to Uncle Joseph. By coincidence, Clarabelle got a phone call answered by the majordomo. I don't know. After which she quickly left, and we did not have an occasion to continue this topic. Alright then. Hold on. There we go. So, I guess. Uh, you talk to Mr.
This is a
Majordomo.
good lead, but
Uh, do you think this guy would be nice?
hello, Mr. Pensy. Thank you for agreeing to meet and to discuss such sensitive matters for you.
Good day, Mr. Oliver. What matters are you speaking of?
The deaths of Catherine and Richard's disappearance.
Ah,
Yes, I have a few questions for you.
naturally. I would ask only that this conversation stayed between you and I. How can I help you?
Uh,
Isn't the major domo's role to
Oh.
supervise the servants?
Of course.
But I don't see any other servants.
I let them go. They were only getting in the way.
Pity. I had some questions for them.
Oh? It's no loss. Believe me. They couldn't even make a bed properly.
Really? But who sleeps here? Miss Clarabelle rents a room in the center of town. Anyway, I doubt she'd want to stay in a house filled with tragic memories. Are there any other Kerseys? Are there?
No.
There were no servants, were there? Just you, cleaning day in, day out, keeping the house looking like it once did.
Ah,
I admire your devotion, Pensy, because the lack of servants means Clarabelle doesn't want the house. Does she still pay you?
the mistress does not yet have access to the estate.
So how do you survive?
Ah, I economize, and I have some money put by.
Is that all?
Well, I do possess some valuable information. I think it might bring the picture into focus.
picture. It's business as well.
I was curious. What does the famous Kersey coffee taste like?
Are you asking if I ever tasted it?
Yes.
Well, did you?
With my blood pressure, it wouldn't be recommended.
But you did try it.
I did.
I knew it. What was it like?
Well, it was a long time ago.
But you must remember.
I'd rather not. Let's change the subject.
Okay, then let's go and say
Mrs.
that.
Fink mentioned that after Catherine's death, Richard gave Joseph a picture to look after. Apparently, it stirred up a heap of trouble.
That old tart. She spoke to you. That's how she treats professional secrecy.
You know the story?
The picture? I do. There was a bit of a fuss.
Good. Tell me all about it.
What do you want to know?
I want to know the size of the picture and what it shows.
How large is the picture?
Quite large. About a square meter or so.
Meter?
It was intended to attract attention, and it did an excellent job.
I see.
Okay.
What is it of?
The Kerseys' first coffee plantation, the one in Guyana, from where the family's fortune derives, or at least what's left of it when Mr. Richard returns.
Aha, so the picture shows a coffee harvest.
Yes, I suppose so.
Is there anything else I should know about the picture? Anything special about it?
I told you it was a triptych, didn't I?
What's that?
No. What's that?
A painting on 3 canvases. The central piece is the largest and presents, as it were, the heart of the picture. The smaller canvases supplement it. They apparently place the center image in more context, give it depth. All I cared about was that it wasn't dusty.
That's very interesting. Mrs. Fink said nothing about it being in 3 parts.
When the Van Havens got it, it wasn't. At the beginning of the last century, Mr. Richard's grandfather gave the side canvases to the British Museum. Only the centerpiece remained with the family.
How did Richard come by it?
Lionel Kersey, Mr. Richard's father, gave it to Miss Catherine as a wedding present.
Wouldn't he have inherited it anyway after his father's death?
I suppose so. But maybe, perhaps Mr. Lionel also wanted rid of it for some reason.
Amy?
You think so?
No, but you have to admit it's a possibility.
Hey, detective. Find out more about what happened to the picture?
I'm all ears, Mr. Pensy. What is this information?
Someone else may be looking for the picture, Mr. Oliver. It is important to me that Mr. Richard doesn't lose his family heirloom.
Why is it important, though?
And so that's why he wanted to store it at the Van Havens, to protect it from theft.
So I suspect.
Reasonable.
I see. Who else wants it?
The person in question is most likely George MacPhail. He asked me once if I knew anything about the story connected with the painting. He's an acquaintance of Mr. Richard since way back when. He's an interesting type, if I can describe him so.
Why would he be looking for it? Selling a well-known picture like that means you're almost sure to get caught.
Sell it? No, not at all. You see, this is no ordinary picture.
What do you mean?
Mr. Richard appreciates fine alcohol, if you get my drift. Mr. MacPhail, too. One evening, they appreciated some whiskey so enthusiastically they woke me up. I went to ask if everything was all right, and it was then when I heard Mr. Richard say, apparently the picture holds a secret.
Secret?
So the picture may be more than just a keepsake. That's a puzzle.
We do not need to solve it, Mr. Oliver. Please, just get the picture back. When Mr. Richard returns, I want him to see I've looked after the family's interests.
So that when Mr. Richard actually died, you'd get the money? Yes.
Thanks, Mr. Pensy.
10K to you.
Something
eating you?
Of late, I've had some unplanned expenses. As a gentleman, I'd rather not go into the details.
Uh-huh. Were these details expensive?
Fairly.
Would this much compensate you for all the stress?
Perhaps. That and your assurance that this conversation will remain between us.
I'm good with that.
And my money will remain between us, too.
It would appear so. Thank you for your understanding, Mr. Oliver.
I'm gonna leave the middle. Alright. So, we did good, probably.
I need to check the investigation board.
There we go.
Now
So,
I need to set the new clues and data on the board.
beginnings of fortune. Triptych. A triptych. Triptych refers to the primary source of their fortune. Alright. Drunk bragging. History of the painting. Painting is actually short, family's fortune. Some confirmation was encrypted in that painting. George later asked the major domo whether he knows more about this story. Characters. Okay. The reason why I'm looking for characters is because I forgot already about this. I've been playing Tears of Themis and I've been playing Who's Innocent or whatever the name is on mobile games, detective mobile games. And we found all the characters. Chapter 1 already. So we're gonna just go through everything later. For now, just missing. So maybe I have one. What's it? Third Kersey. Oh yeah, I have a question. Who's Kersey? Oh, that's the last name of Richard, Carvel, and Catherine, and yeah, Catherine, right? This person's dead. Everything here is dead. But Van Haven is Amanda and Joseph Van Haven. So Van Haven and Kersey, Gamalkvist, and Caceres. Well, also Athos, that's me, right? Yeah, I'm Arthur Oliver. And I'm gonna press it right. And the next thing, what's this? Why are we down by 11k? Order is sent. All good. Cash Nexus thing is amazing. It's all good.
A new week, a fresh start.
Okay. What do we need to do to bring this? Oh. Okay, nice. Let's just not buy anything. Right? That would be good. I mean, right. Anyways. Wait, no, not sales. At least it's up, right? Project management, it's with Tony. Then, what do we need to do today? Find connection between clues.
I think that's all I've got for now. Let's see if there are any connections.
For 10,000? No. Do I just do that? Oh, I just place it here where I am. Okay, so drawing teacher is with photo adored by. Okay, so this guy and wait. Okay, mysterious blondie and scratched photograph. Connect that with blonde's identity.
That's it. Some great deduction skills,
Okay.
Oliver.
Okay. Then okay. So college friends, wives malevolence, warriors of seas to like red. Alright. Do we have more? We can connect more. Failed painting return and that beginning of fortune, right? This is a triptych. I think we can connect this. Okay. I think we can connect this with this.
No. This won't work.
With the proper match. Oh. Well, painting in friend's hands and that painting return. Huh. Oh, this and this.
No. This won't work.
Virtual letters. Photo adorned with flowers and Mr. Gabriel and me, that's a teacher. Okay, ingenious businessman. Then after his wife's death, argument about the painting. This?
No. This won't work.
Drunken bragging? Oh, this and this. Right? No, not that. This and this. Drunken bragging and this? Oh, I don't have any more. Sure, one.
I think these are all the connections. I still need to move the investigation further and get more clues.
10K. We lost a lot. I'm not gonna get loans, right? This is an actual business. I guess we could just move on for today. And
Should
we're
I
gonna
move
go
the
to
investigation forward or wait and make some more cash instead?
next?
I got
Anyways,
back late today. I poured a glass.
we're not gonna read that, of course.
Breaking news. Joseph Van Haven, the coffee entrepreneur, has been reported missing.
Missing? Joseph? Van Haven? What?
Just like recently another coffee supplier and close friend of his, Richard Kersey, was.
Wait,
Maybe someone will start looking for them before we run out of coffee here in London. What are the police doing? All I see is them standing in... Can't
I
the...
don't want to read it because I
Van
think
Haven?
this is just.
I've got to...
This is just.
Funny thing.
Okay,
it
this is
seems
where
that this
it is.
investigation will need me to make and spend a lot of money to get anywhere near the truth. Going bankrupt with the company means the end of the investigation.
Yes.
Where the hell is that sly dog Richard? Whose toe did he step on? Did he willingly abandon his daughter in Neo-London for good?
Or did someone from the coffee supplier business got to Richard and Joseph?
Is it one of those cases where the truth is hidden and tangled in a decades-old web spined by guilt, hate, money, and broken promises or badly ended friendships?
We won't know. Chapter 1 Summary. Negotiations with Joseph and Clarabelle were proved that finances. I lost a lot of money. Investigations costed 25K and all clues and connections 5 weeks. Okay, so we're good at that.
Dear
Anyways.
Arthur, I hope you don't have too much trouble with all this managing and selling coffee stuff. It's a crazy idea, but it may work. I've heard you're already winning the trust of the coffee entrepreneurs Richard has worked with. I know Clarabelle has given you all the needed information.
Yes?
Forgive me for not contributing more, but I prefer to keep my head down due to present circumstances. I've also heard on TV about Joseph missing. Did you talk to Clarabelle about it? She must be devastated, as Joseph was more like a father to her. Sadly speaking, contrary to Richard, she could always count on Van Haven. I'm sure these same bastards are behind Joseph's disappearance. He was Richard's only friend, after all. I fear even more for my brother, and now also for Clarabelle. I know I'm asking you for another favour, but I'm begging you, keep an eye on her and be careful who you trust. In this corrupt city, everyone has their own fishy issues. Stay on your guard, and good luck. Henry Kersey.
I have an idea.
So, what do I have to deal with this week?
Alright. Okay, so George McFaul, Espresso Standard. Do we still have the same production? Anyways, espresso standard. We already have a lot actually. Arrange a meeting. How do we arrange a meeting? Oh yeah, we need that for management. Gonna go to this guy and add this. Then project management will be here, Tony, and I think we're good with that, right? Let's wait. No, actually, I paid for the money, right? So I'm just gonna do that. A day. We just gonna do it for a day. It's HR that I can hire. Investigation board.
I think that's all I've got for now. Let's see if there are any connections.
Scratch photograph and genius business. This and this. I am not good at connections, man. I think we should story pages. Case files. Oh. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna continue.
If I go bankrupt, my investigation is over.
Oh. I have to loan, man. I have to loan. No, I don't need George McFall. I need loan. We're gonna lose money.
If I go bankrupt, my investigation is over.
Sign a contract with a client interested. How do I sign a client? Oh. Marketing. I'm gonna lose money. Have to. Wait, cash next week? Why am I losing money? High connection between teams. So we're gonna do that.
I think that's all I've got for now. Let's see if there are any connections.
Overdue. Argument about the painting. Drunk and bragging. The story of the paintings are actually that showed the beginning of his family's fortune. Okay, this and this.
No. This
No?
won't work.
I don't know. I'm gonna bring. How do I do it?
That's enough for today.
I don't know, man. Do we have to do it all again? Sales. Oh, we do. I think. Just.
If I go bankrupt, my investigation is over.
I think. You have to. You have to quit to the menu. You have to do it again. I think we need money. Yes, you have to skip through that. We're just gonna skip through everything. Just go to, because yeah, we already had done everything. I probably was just, mind your own business and being a detective.
Dear Arthur,
Okay.
thank you.
And we don't need to read them. skip the tutorial. We're gonna go for the meeting. Yeah, okay. I do not read. There we go.
Hello, Miss Clara.
Hello.
Sorry.
Great. Let's get.
I want to ask about your childhood. I know there are painful memories, but it's important for the case.
All right. I've had time to get some distance on it. How can I help?
Tell me, how you coped after your mother's death.
Well, not too well. Dad hated talking about it. He worked a lot, went away a lot. And me? I remember lying there, crying. Mr. Pensy was with me. He took my temperature, brought me cups of tea. I was alone.
Any friends? School psychologist?
I had this one friend, Amy. She came to cheer me up a couple of times, but I think I wore her out. I was incredibly shy as a child.
I think we can just skip
What?
through all of this, right?
Hold on.
No need to like listen through it.
And you...
I was.
Thank...
Sure.
Great.
Miss.
Inv...
We could just.
I know.
Y-
Couldn't be... I think I'm ready.
Okay, let's.
Good morning. Is that coffee?
Re-
Wow.
Not bad, Arthur. A well-judged compliment.
Yes,
Precisely.
Okay.
Can we move on to establish...
Here's a standard.
So contract form, we're gonna do. There we go. Make alpha.
Good. That looks acceptable.
You want a lower unit cost. We can do that, but only under certain conditions.
Such as?
We can do it if you order 3 times this amount, or if you extend the period of the agreement. That's the only way it's worthwhile for us.
Those are pretty.
Perhaps it's better to...
I feel a little backed up against a wall. I don't feel like.
Let's look at...
Let's assume.
Hmm.
There you go. For.
I'm just gonna say. Okay.
Okay.
The client is sure to be happy, but
Okay.
I think that covers.
Thank you.
Let's just like
Thanks,
pause and
Arthur.
read it, but
I
I'm
mean-
not gonna. I'm gonna. Okay, so we're gonna sign here. Sign. Arthur Oliver. And we're gonna do it.
I should sum up what happened after that meeting.
We have to. Or just watch the part 1. We're here for
Need to check the
business.
investigation board.
We don't need.
Now
Oh.
I need to set the new clues and data on the board.
Alright. So, we're gonna need Mr. Joseph Van Haven. We're gonna interview Mr. Joseph Van Haven. But first, have to deliver that. Have in stock 16 units minimum. We're gonna go to the products. We're gonna trade, then do that. Forklifts are this. I'm gonna say this, right? And here. Then we are gonna be adding management. One here, one here, one. I mean 2 here, sure. Wait, no, actually. That's okay, right? Yeah, I guess that will be okay. But though, we're gonna need project management, so we're gonna hire someone with project management.
You're hired. Welcome aboard.
Project management. Nice. Yeah, it's good. Then we are gonna go and see for sales. We can arrange a meeting. Oh yeah, okay. So we're good with that. We're just gonna go and continue. Alright.
So, what do I have to deal with this week?
So this week we
Someone
are
place an order. The deal isn't great, but it's a chance for some extra cash.
price per unit, 6 times. Right. That means what? Then my clients did not do that. Oh yeah, cause oh. I can do this. Yeah. Our finances is it's how are we using costs of products? That means we have to lower costs, average cost, total costs. I guess we could just lower this to this. Which, when we do this, why am I losing? I'm such a bad entrepreneur.
Another report.
Okay,
Hope there's some good news.
we're good.
Someone place an order. The deal isn't great, but it's a chance for some extra cash.
Incomplete. Oh. Oh. Sorry. Okay. That's one thing. We're going bankrupt. Please no. We do that though. Actually, we got 20. Wait, no. There. Perfect. Then we are gonna go to the next
Have I
page.
assigned all the tasks properly?
Management section. Oh. Yeah, you're good.
So, what's going on in this company?
Okay, Joseph Van Haven. Yeah. Okay with that.
Good morning, Mr. Van Haven. Arthur Oliver. I'd like to talk to you about our coffees. Clarabelle Kersey recommended I speak to you. She said she knows you well.
Ah, yes. Welcome. Welcome. Naturally, I was expecting you after Clary phoned. Sweet girl, isn't she?
Yes.
Lovely. Actually, really lovely.
Sadly, yes. A terrible, brutal thing for such a child. You see, her parents were...
I'm gonna,
I-
Nice photo.
What?
It shows. And
The very same.
you look a close.
We were.
Yeah.
I keep the picture to...
Congratulations on the.
Ah.
It seems you're.
Not at first, but it's...
We take production.
Really, Mr. Oliver?
Fair enough. My mistake.
aw.
Fair enough. I used to...
I'm just gonna.
The first...
Well, you can learn so.
But of course,
There we go. So, we're gonna do this. Add a little more than necessary.
Your proposal exceeds my current capabilities. I suggest we cut the delivery charges or just lower the product cost to compensate them. The price on the contract will then be lower by this percentage. That's a sensible concession, and I really can't offer any more than that.
I really want to see this.
That's too high a price for such a new company like mine, Mr. Van Haven. The market is saturated, and that's why we want to compete on quality, not price. When you were starting out, would you have agreed to these terms?
Unfortunately, yes, I would. My first contract was a disaster.
Okay.
Well, definitely our quality.
I understand you. When I started out,
How about this? You take the offer as it stands now, and when the
pretty promises, Mr. Oliver, but we can't put them into the accounts. I have to look after.
Okay, let's just accept
Okay,
it.
Mr. Van Haven, I can agree.
Great! You worked me hard, but I think.
We can do it. It's time. So, yeah, I'm gonna say. Sorry for a lot of going things around my camera, people speaking. Mom, yeah, we're gonna leave. Right.
I should sum up what happened after that meeting.
I don't need that.
I think that's all I've got for now. Let's see if there are any connections.
We're gonna skip through that. If you wanna watch that, that's in the YouTube.
I need to check the investigation board. Now I need to set the new clues and data on the board.
And sales. We need some classic standards. There we go. Then, truck. Actually, hire another guy, another person. Post-sale management, post-sale account management, post-sale account management.
You're hired. Welcome aboard.
Then we're gonna send her there. I think everything's in touch. Maybe. Okay, so we have sent everything, and we're going up there.
This is a good lead, but the information may
Later.
cost me a lot.
Let's do that next week. Ready?
A new week, a fresh start.
Why is it going down? There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong, man. Okay, so what's wrong with this? Costs of product. 9,000. Revenue. This is from that. Oh, from salaries. I can't. I can't cut them. But let's go
This
to
is a
Miss
good
Mathilda
lead.
Fink. Mathilda Fink.
So, this is the foundation of the House of Van Haven. We meet at last, Mrs. Fink.
Good day, Mr. Oliver. Your effusiveness is somewhat
Sorry. What?
exaggerated. Although I do make my own small contribution to keeping the house in order.
I don't doubt it. Mr. Van Haven himself made it.
There,
Really?
Not directly, you.
Of course.
That's
there we go.
Hmm.
We have 100%.
You've been in your boss's office on occasion, haven't you?
Of course. I go wherever I might be needed, Mr. Oliver.
No doubt. Anyway, in Joseph's.
Mr. Van Havens? But
There-
I
Okay, we're at Gummo's
Oh.
place to or whatever.
I know Richard Kersey and Mr. Van Haven were friends.
pff, maybe they were once.
But their wife?
There.
Was there any
No.
picture?
Oh,
Financially, I don't think you should have anything to worry about. Interest?
Kersey was afraid.
No.
Just think of
I
men.
poor.
Where?
Right? Find out more.
So what became of the painting?
I'm just skipping through that because we've
Hmm.
already went through this.
Mrs.
This is
Fink, your
Fink in the
price.
past.
Yeah.
And like, neutral.
Mrs. Fink, is there anything else you wanted?
The-
I'm.
That
Go on.
this is it.
Wh-
Pris
Where did
from Mrs.
you?
That
Alright, there we go.
Good.
There we go. We got 100% on the interrogation or whatever.
I need to check the investigation board. Now I need to set the new clues and data on the board.
Now, I'll be connecting this and connecting this.
That's it. Some great deduction skills, Oliver.
Next, we're gonna go for this and this. I'm just gonna wing it.
I think these are all the connections. I still need to move the investigation further and get more clues.
Alright.
This is a good lead, but the information may. Good morning, Mr. Pensy. Can I begin by saying that whatever is said will remain between us?
I'm glad to hear it, Mr. Oliver. We don't want any gossip. It could hurt the Kerseys.
Kersey's? You meant to say Miss Clarabelle, right?
I'm sure that Mr. Richard will return. If he isn't found, it's only because he doesn't want to be.
Yes.
And yet, that's exactly what Miss Clarabelle hired me for, to find her father.
Which only goes to show she doesn't believe in his death either. Personally, I think this whole investigation is unnecessary, but I'm proud of the little lady. In hiring you, she behaved like a Kersey.
Yes.
Mrs. Fink mentioned that after Catherine's death, Richard gave Joseph a picture to look after. Apparently, it stirred up a heap of trouble.
That old tart. She spoke to you. That's how she treats professional secrecy.
You know the story?
The picture? I do.
We're gonna skip that because we
Good. Tell me all
got
about
through
it.
this start.
What do you want?
What's it worth? There we go. Then this.
And so that's why he...
So,
Nice.
the
Why would...
sell it.
What do you... So,
Okay, good money. And there we go.
thank you very much, Mr. Pensy.
Thank you for your understanding, Mr. Oliver.
All this, Grandma. Let's go.
I need to check the investigation
Okay,
board.
so investigation board.
Now
we're
I
gonna
need to
take
set the
everything.
new clues and data on the board.
Characters and info. What is this? Everything's fake. British Museum. Do we have clues added? You know that. But I guess we're all good for today. Management, is everything good? Everything is amazing. Ready? And here we could
Should
go.
I move the investigation forward or wait and make some more cash instead?
What did I? What did I?
A new week, a fresh start.
There we go. So why are we going down?
Someone placed an order. The deal isn't great, but it's a chance for some extra cash.
Actually, we're getting money. We're getting this, right? There we go. Need the money. Actually, we're getting, yeah. What do we need to do next? I think don't need to do anything. Let's just go.
Should I move the investigation forward or wait and make some more cash instead?
I think we're making cash as weeks go by.
I got back
Okay.
late today.
There, we already watched that where Joseph. And now we're at chapter.
Dear Arthur, I hope you don't have too much trouble.
So, what's going on in this company?
A new chapter of investigation has begun. The existing contracts have been terminated. New clients are available in the sales department. Suspects in your investigation, meet them and sign the contract. We got new clues. Okay. There we go. Arrange a meeting. So I'm just gonna assign people for that. Like this. So we just do that. Oh wait, no, we don't need. We don't have this. No. How do I? Let's just do that. And finances, sure. 2.
Have I assigned all the tasks properly?
Oh wait, no, I haven't assigned for Mr. Sir.
Another report.
George Fowl.
Hope there's some good news.
Then do this. Sales. Go for the meeting.
Good morning, Mr. McFowle. Arthur Oliver. We had an appointment. I'm really pleased to meet you because I heard you're a hard man to pin down. Are you staying longer in London this time?
Good morning, Arthur. A true businessman is always travelling towards his next goal. Business, you see, is like a capricious lady. It demands constant attention. Without it, it soon goes to pot. I know a lot of women like that, if you understand me.
But of course, do any of these ladies enjoy a good black coffee? I have a splendid variety for you.
Perhaps if its price is equally splendid. I'm always open to new relationships. I'm all ears.
I'm sure you know all the things I've heard about you. Bursting with ideas, a man of culture, a complete businessman.
I may have. You know, I'm not so vain as to listen to everything other people say about me. I'm curious who it was lavishing all this praise on me, though.
Mr. Van Haven, for one. I met him not long ago.
Ah, good old Joseph. Our friendship began when I was able to help him out with his business, you know.
Just as I thought. After all, you have such vast experience in business and so many contacts.
I'm sure you'd like to avail yourself of him, eh?
Who wouldn't? But seriously, I wanted to ask you about something else. Did you ever meet my boss's brother? Did you know Richard Kersey?
Of course. You ask as if Richard was already dead. It is possible, I suppose. He was certainly the most high profile of the Kerseys. But even if he's off the scene, the family legend won't end just like that.
I really love his accent.
Legend?
Yes, that fairy tale about the shaman coffee. You must have heard about it.
No, I really haven't heard the tale. Could you tell me it?
But of course. For thousands of years, the shaman of Guyana have been captivating a variety of black coffee. A variety so powerful, it puts you in touch with the spirits of your forebears. In the age of great explorers, Shillard Kersey brought this coffee to Europe. People went crazy for it, or from it, or over it. Who knows? But that particular variety was banned, and forbidden fruit tastes sweeter.
Wow, your interpretation is so good, I almost want to believe it.
It is, isn't it? And yet, it's a lot of nonsense. 300-year-old marketing, that's all.
And yet, that's precisely what we're talking about. Doesn't that prove the effectiveness of the Kerseys?
Their arrogance, more like. The conviction that they are something special. Richard told me the tale is a legend, but it was obvious he wanted to believe it.
Thanks. That's an interesting observation.
All my observations are.
Yeah.
Our philosophy is to match the offer to the needs of the individual customer. I heard you come from Scotland.
Scottish
Perhaps we could
accent.
package your coffee in your own tartan.
I like it. MacFowl's coffee should stand out. Be as bold as MacFowl himself. Scotland already has its Scotch, but to hell with it. Let's give it a try. You've reminded me of the time in my youth when we did a performance for Mary Queen of Scots as a piece of street theatre. Where were we to get the kilts from? I borrowed some check tablecloths from a cafe. We all took off our trousers, although it's close to freezing. Certainly put the wind up us. Whatever. We earned enough for our supper. You see, even then, I could combine art and business.
That's a great story, Mr. McFowl. It goes to show how, with a little finesse, you can make art out of anything.
Yeah.
Precisely. I'm still an artist when I'm doing business. Yes, those were the days. People with a passion, devoting all their energy to a single goal. A team. But one that was created out of nothing, out of a shared idea. We were a force for change in the theatre world. Different opinions combining as one, becoming impossible to ignore.
Mr. McFowl, a team like that would be worth its weight in gold in business. Bold, joint thinking for a cause is fundamental to any project. I could tell you about my experiences with teamwork, but I don't want to take up your time, and we have important business to discuss.
You see, sir, it's like this with me. Sometimes it's good if someone brings me back down to earth. Of course, let's get down to business. I'm very interested in what you have to offer. Seems to me we view business in the same way, and my intuition is rarely wrong in these matters.
Let's go with 49, right? Yeah, I think. Wait, actually, maybe 52. Oh. Maybe like. Yeah, 49.
Ma, you've kept me talking, Mr. Oliver. Any more, my train will have vanished like my dreams of acting. I need to catch it, so let's get to the point. Give me a better price and we can sign. How far can you come down?
24%.
A man of the arts, a top negotiator. You juggle roles like a class actor, or a super salesman, or maybe both.
Maybe. Maybe we could cut the foreplay, so I don't have to sign the contract through the train window. I'm fond of compliments, like any artist, but there's a time and a place for anything. I can give you 20 minutes max. Is that enough?
It's hard for me to talk about a product this good as if it were a sack of potatoes. I've not been in business long, but I know what I'm talking about. This coffee is a revelation. No pre-ground processed goods, weird blends of marketing fairy tales about beans from sunny Guatemala. Just one sip is better than any sunshine.
So you think you're an expert, eh? Have you heard of the theory bad money drives out good?
Of course, and in these unsettled times, just like good money actually drives out bad, my coffee will drive out that of my competitors. And of late, there are more and more of them. Are you familiar with the sentiment expressed by Adolf Thiers?
A fine retort, Oliver. If I were governed purely by sympathy, you'd have a deal. But I'm already negotiating a similar deal in Glasgow. Of course, I could conclude the deal with you and spend the afternoon in the theatre. How about it? I'll tear up my ticket to Glasgow if you'll drop to this discount.
Yes.
We can't kick off our relationship by costing you money. As far as discounts go, we prefer to compete on quality. Carries from Scotland recently signed several contracts for common or garden robusta as if it were top-class Arabica. That would never happen with us.
I appreciate that. However, I made some investments recently. I'm trying to turn around a small theatre company, so I'm a little strapped for cash right now. I'm keen to sign, but in order to not make a loss, I need this discount.
Okay, I'm done with that.
Okay, Mr. McFowl, that's a fair discount. Let's sign and start taking over the market.
Okay, seaside contract. Nice one. We are good, amazing.
I should sum up what happened after that meeting. I think that's all I've got for now. Let's see if there are any connections.
What was that? This. I do not know what happened with. Let's hear this.
The Legend of the Coffee Fortune. So, McFowl is also telling the Kersey's fairy tales.
Here is McFowl, by the way.
He gave me the slip, and the contract was wrapped up by his secretary. Very glamorous. Her name's Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Glamorous Lori heard the mention of Van Haven. He's the boss's pal. The boss warned him about that, you know. That Kersey construction? She meant the pyramid scheme. Damn you, Kersey. I took the contract and went after McFowl. He did say he'd help Joseph in his business. He saved him from Richard's dodgy deal, so they all know one another. Why did McFowl warn Joseph? He looks and talks like a pretty good con man himself.
True.
Suddenly I heard him. Whoever he was talking to, he was pretty pissed off. I tried to catch what it was about. Did you see that article? People are talking about it again. It was written by Baptiste. We have to act fast. I watched as he disappeared on the train to another deal of a lifetime. For him, at least. I tried calling the number last dialed, but unfortunately, George's interlocutor didn't want to pick up the receiver.
Interlocutor. That's what it's like. Placed
I
here.
arranged a meeting with Henry to ask him about Richard's pyramid scheme. If his brother had been behind it, Henry must have known. He did know, of course. They dreamt up the swindle together. To begin with, it went pretty well. But greed...
I accidentally pressed that.
The Kersey's family contacts pointed to Britt, the other blonde from the photo.
What we
Why
have
did
with
Britt rat on him and Richard, her friend from uni? Time to pay her a visit.
Correct.
I need to check the investigation board.
Right.
Now I need to set the new clues and data on the board.
Baptiste, the one that I think made the contract, I remember. Now, we have connections. Can we connect this with this?
No. This won't work.
Oh, this.
No.
Wait,
This
no,
won't
no,
work.
wrong. Suspicious phone call. And pyramid scheme.
No. This won't work.
Alright. Then, we are gonna be like that. Cappuccino standard. We don't have that yet. Wait, why can't I buy Coffee Brand Classic, bro? Anyways. Anyways, we'll do this. You could do this. And you could do this and this. Can't. Then I'm gonna fire Dolores. Oh. No. I'm gonna fire Dolores. Dolores Nan. I'm gonna dismiss. I'm sorry.
You're fired. Sorry.
Now, what do I have to do? I need someone for the lead acquisition and due diligence. Lead acquisition and due diligence. There we go. Stacy Hilton.
You're hired. Welcome aboard.
What? Wait. Oh, I can't do that. Management. Then we're gonna do that. And post-sale. There we go. So we're all good with that.
This is a good lead, but the information may cost me a lot.
If I do this,
If I go bankrupt, my investigation is over.
this is the hardest game ever. I might not continue this actually. This will be on in the VOD. I'm gonna quit. This is like, it's very hard, man. Can't. My brain is too bad. Anyways. I might play Road 29 or something. Road 69 or 96. Alright, so this will be the last part of the stream. So yeah, I do hope you guys enjoy watching this stream. The stream was amazing. It was gold. And I do hope you guys would watch this on VOD. This will be on a VOD. So yeah, this won't be on YouTube or the yesterday one, but it's still good for a VOD. So it'll just be a VOD. If you don't know what a VOD is or what my account is for a VOD, VODs is basically my account in YouTube. I mean, VOD is basically this as a video on YouTube. So yeah, if you want to watch that and redo and rewatch the whole Coffee Noir, you will just see those in the VODs. They won't go away. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next